Hi, welcome or welcome back. My name is Elle. I am doing reviews for the 2026 TABI CARTA Award nominated decks. I already did Soul Reflections Tarot and the Battley Tarot so far. I believe this was the first oracle that they announced was a nomination. Could be incorrect. It's the Divine Masculine Healing Oracle. So I do not read with oracles as much as I do tarot. Sorry, I'm opening this up really quick. It says it has 44 cards and a 176-page guidebook. The ancient gods have returned, guiding us to rediscover lost parts of ourselves and safeguard the sanctity of life. Throughout history, masculinity has been severed from the sacred, but it's now time to embrace the insights from diverse pantheons and break the cycles of disconnection. I'll admit, I mean, a part of it is I just work with goddesses more than I do the gods. And maybe there is a point there that, lately the divine masculine hasn't been as embraced. Who is this published by? I want to say Blue Angel, yep. But I got it through US Games. Okay. So let's take a quick look at the guidebook here. Divine Masculine Healing Oracle. So the creator is Christabel Jessica, and the artwork is by Cecilia GF. I like that it's women doing the Divine Masculine, or is it one of those things where I shouldn't be saying that? Okay, so it does. Okay, good. They put it in alphabetical order, which is good. It's easier to look up. The reconnection of the divine masculine. This is written like a story, so I'm not going to read it out loud. All right, the purpose of this oracle. This is more what I'm looking for. These cards were created in honor of men in all phases, inner child, knight, father, grandfather, and all aspects in between. This deck is for anyone who wants to explore and connect with their divine masculine energy. Not just men, but also those who identify as female or non-binary. Working with masculine energy is like a protective, enveloping hug. Everyone deserves that feeling. Each person has masculine and feminine energies. I say this a lot in my tarot for beginners too. The king doesn't necessarily mean it has to represent a king. We all embody both. In varying degrees, so we can all benefit from receiving the healing available to us through working with both. I am going to cut it there. Let's see where it goes to. So mythology, working with this oracle, how to use the cards, clearing your cards, how to do a reading, interpreting the message. So this is good. There's some spreads here. And this book's pretty good quality too, and it has, look, artwork in the book's very nice. Does it go to, yep, and then it goes to the card meanings after that. So I will look up a card meaning afterwards. I just want to flip through the cards first. I shouldn't have put that there for now. Achilles. I may not be saying all of these because I'm probably going to mess it up. I can say some of them, like, for example, I can say Adonis. Can't say this correctly, I don't believe. And if I did, it'd be like a lucky guess. Ooh, I like that they have the Egyptian god. And I think it said it has mixed pantheons. I mean, this is very lovely. Like I said, I admit I work with female energies more. But anyone who wants to work with masculine energies, or just learn more about the gods, this looks like it might be a great way to do that. I kind of knew buying this that this was going to be a deck that I personally wouldn't connect with much. Dionysus. That silly goose. I have my ring light started being kind of funky, and then my last video was filmed like sideways, so I have this kind of set up all crazy right now. I'm not saying the names because I'll mess it up. Okay, I can say Hercules, so let's go to the book and see like how it's written, how it tells the story of the card. I have a deck that is an oracle. I only have a handful of oracles, maybe a little more than a handful, but I have a lot of decks. It's not in alphabetical order though, so it makes it very hard to look up everything, and as a result, I don't use it as much. Hercules, you are strong, not always by choice, but sometimes because you had to be. You are moving toward a horizon where you will be safe to be held and nurtured. Central to Roman and Greek mythology, Hercules, also known as Hercules, also known as, I'll mess that up, Heracles, is a demigod treasured for his strength. Viewed as a hero, Hercules was sired from an illicit love affair between Zeus and Alcmene. I'm probably messing that up, I apologize. A mortal princess. Demonstrating his superhuman abilities from the beginning of his life, he strangled 2 snakes sent to kill him by Hera, furious at her husband's infidelity. Growing up with many incredible mentors, Hercules had outgrown them in strength before adulthood. He grew up to accomplish many admirable feats, one of the most notorious being the 12 labors, which included tasks he completed while under the rule of his cousin King. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Hercules' message. Understandably, you are tired of being tough. The harshness of life can leave you feeling in desperate need of some gentleness and nurturing. Life can leave you feeling like you've just battled out the 12 labors of Hercules. Developing strength and resilience as attributes will take you far. However, sometimes it gets tiring. Strength born from survival differs from the strength you have chosen to exhibit. Decisions made from forced strength are not always in your best interest. Feeling like you are strong enough to be the bigger person or to take on the role of forgiving and teaching is not always the road to growth and does not always benefit you. Putting your comfort aside to make another person comfortable does not serve you. It's exhausting to hear that you are strong when you'd rather not be, yet you had to be, especially when you're barely holding on. This can leave you feeling invalidated and unseen. Remaining sturdy when life throws you losses and curveballs vastly differs from the strength required to overcome fears and create new things. A time will come when you can apply your resilience to endeavors worth it to you, for your gain, not survival. Reach out to support networks available to you. Reaching out takes pluck, as does asking for help and being open about your feelings, vulnerabilities, and mistakes. You not have to be unwaveringly tough. You do not have to do everything alone. You are allowed to admit you are hurt. You are allowed to cry, even if you think crying won't fix anything. It still holds value. It purges the old, cleanses, and validates you. It may not solve all your problems, but it's not meant to. The emotional release brings cleansing, clarity, and respite from stoic steadfastness. Sometimes it takes breaking down the rigid exterior walls to have a revelation. Temporarily allowing the pillars of strength to crumble will give you the renewal necessary to create new, fortified foundations. You have the fortitude to keep going. You can conquer every problem you face and have moments of vulnerability before you feel your strength recoup. So that's actually pretty cool. And I love that there's a deck for people that do want to embrace their masculine side, because I feel like there aren't enough of these. Art's lovely. That's a cool picture of Krishna. Oh, I think yeah. Did I even go to the backs? My apologies. I did that in the other videos. I do like the size of these cards. Ooh, this is cool. For an oracle, you know, the oracles tend to be bigger than a standard size tarot, and these are, but they're not like so big that they're hard to work with. This is really, really badass. I love Ra. I like some of the gods. I work with some of them. This one's cool. I love my boy Toth. This one's cool. Some of these were, I mean, the art is amazing on these. And the last one. So let's see how they shuffle. Shuffles very easily. And Loki popped up for me. I'm just gonna briefly look. So yeah, these are very easy to look up. I like that about this. And the book is very nice. I like the way it's written. I feel like in the Hercules one, it was a teeny bit repetitive, but it's still well written. Wisdom can be attained through even the most absurd of life's trials. Life brings you experiences in a multitude of forms. Learn, grow, and laugh through them all, even the chaos. That feels very me. That's pretty funny that that came up. But yeah, this one I will be putting in the giveaway on my Facebook page, Tarot Art and Spellcraft. So I'm not sure what I'm going to make for the stipulations, or rather like, am I going to ask people to invite people to the group or tag people? I'm not sure yet. It's a new group and I am trying to grow it. I think, I mean, I'm biased, but the team's pretty awesome. For a small group, we have a lot of engagement. It already feels like a close little online family, you know? But yeah, this one's going to be going in the giveaway. I'm not sure how many I'm going to get and how many I'm going to give away at once yet. I promise I will try to keep you all updated. And I will be making more videos when I have more decks come in, which should be this Saturday.